So let's add a theme. I'm going to do theme TQ, and actually we can call this aesthetics. I like to group the actions that we're performing on the plot, just because this, when you're building these ggplots, they can get a little bit unwieldy if you have just a massive number of just different additions and layers that you're building onto your ggplot. So aesthetics, and this is the first one is theme TQ, and what this will do is give it the nice tidyquant theme. We'll also adjust the limits, so we can use this expand underscore limits, and we'll do x equals c, which will be -0.1 to 1.1. And what this will do is actually grow it widthwise, so we have a little bit of extra room over here to play with, and a little bit of room up here, a little bit more room up here. And then we can do the same thing for the y. So if we can see that right here we're at 4, this will be 5 e to the 5th, so 6 would be up here. So let's just put this as 8 e to the 5th to give it plenty of room to breathe, and run that. Okay, so you can see here that maxes out at 8 e to the 5th, and we've got a little bit of room over here, a little bit of room over here, and our labels right in the viewport, almost in the center of the viewport. So this is good. This plot is looking a lot better than what it was here just a minute ago. All right. The last few things, since we're in the aesthetics, what we can do is we can adjust some of these x-axis and y-axis. So I'm going to change the x-axis to be in a percentage, so that way it aligns well with how a lot of people think of risk. So the threshold is what we can do is scale x continuous, and we can change the labels argument to what we'll do is scales %, and don't include the parentheses on the %, so you can see what this does. Changes it to 0%, 40%, 80%. So now if people think of risk as like, the person is 10% likely to leave, then that would put them right around here on the threshold. And you can see that if we're targeting those people, you're not getting the maximum benefit. So anyways, that's one thing I like to do. The other thing that we'll do is we'll get some of these, we'll add a few more breaks. So we can do that pretty easily using the breaks argument, and we can set a sequence from 0 to 1, so that way it shows 0 and it also shows 100%, and we can do this by 2 or 0.2, which will be every 20%. Okay, so now we have a few more breaks in here, and you can see that it goes from 0 to 100%. Alright, so this is looking better already. We'll format also the y-axis. So scales y continuous. And this is a dollar value for savings. So what we'll do is we'll just add the labels argument. We can just set that to scales $. Run that, and now we have dollar values. Cool.